Okay, we are live.
Thank you very much. All right, good morning. This is the April 27th, 2023 Coastal Permit Administrator hearing. And I'll go ahead and start by noting that the Mendocino County Coastal Permit Administrator meetings will be conducted at 860 North Bush Street, Ukiah, California, and virtual attendance will also be available via Zoom. Meetings are live streamed and available for viewing on the Mendocino County YouTube page. Okay, so that takes us to calling the meeting to order. And with that, I will call the meeting to order at 10 a.m. May I please get a determination of noticing?
And legal notice has been determined on both matters on the agenda.
Thank you very much. All right, that brings us to item number 3, agenda item 3A, which is case CDP 2020-0024. This is an item continued from December 22nd, 2022. The owner applicant is Paul and Janice Booth. Agent is Wind Coastal Planning and Biology. The request is a standard coastal development permit to develop a vacant parcel by constructing a single-family residence, including attached decking, patios, and garage. The request includes the installation of a mitigation fencing, a primary septic system, and a future vested opportunity to install a replacement septic system. Associated development includes establishment of a propane tank, a gravel driveway, trenching and underground utilities, and connections to community water district. The project is located in the coastal zone, 0.5 plus minus miles south of the town of Albion Center within Pacific Reef subdivision on the northeast side of Pacific Reefs Road, 0.5 plus minus miles west of its intersection with State Route 1, located at 34,350 Pacific Reefs Road in Albion. Assessor's parcel number 123340-13. Now please get a staff report.
Good morning, CPA Nash. Thank you, Gonzalez. Thank you for allowing me to be here. This is Jesse Waldman for Planning and Building Services. And I have presented a memorandum to you, and it is available on our website, and it has been shared, where a brief summary of this project I will be making 2 requests. And in the memorandum, it states that I'm requesting a continuance of a couple of different options. So to summarize, the Coastal Development Permit CDP 2020-0024 was originally submitted to Planning and Building Services on September 9th of 2020. The project was originally presented to the CPA in June of 2021, and the project has been continued 4 times since that June 2021 hearing, which brings us to today's CPA hearing. And the main topics for these continuances are with respects to potential impacts to environmentally sensitive habitat areas, visual resources to adjacent parcels, and adjacent parcel owner concerns for the CC&Rs. At the last CPA hearing, when this project was presented, it was December 22nd of 2022. And the CPA, you granted the owner and their agents their requested continuance to today's hearing. And this was specifically to allow additional time for the landowners, their agents, and the adjacent parcel owners to review and provide direction to the proposed project with Planning and Building Services. As of today's date, planning staff has not received revisions or correspondence regarding this coastal development permit request. The project is appealable at both the state and local and state levels. The biological scoping survey that was done in 2020, the geotechnical report was done in 2019, and also the archaeological study was done in 2019. And those are now nearing age dates of concern due to regulations. There was an updated biological scoping survey submitted to our office in July of 2021 at one of the continued hearings. That was also part of the revised amendments and memorandums that we have discussed throughout the past couple of years. So today, staff is requesting two requests. One, which is stated in the memorandum that was made available, and that is to request the proposed project be continued to a date certain of August 24th of this year, 2023, or to a date uncertain where re-noticing fees would apply should a date uncertain be selected. The second request that staff is requesting is that the landowner and or their agents provide direction to Planning and Building Services on or before June 1st of this year to allow staff time to review the direction that the landowner and or agents and adjacent parcels propose, if they choose to propose, and for staff to review consistency with our Mendocino County coastal element policies and our Mendocino County Code of Regulations for the possible August 24th CPA hearing. That would conclude my presentation. I have not received public comment since the December 22nd hearing. Those comments are available online, as well as past memorandums that are available online. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Do we have the applicant or the applicant's representative online?
Yeah, it looks like Amy Nguyen and possibly Megan Durbin.
All right.
So I'm going to allow them both on here.
Yes. Would you, do you have any comments or wish to speak on this item? Go ahead, Megan.
Hello, CPA Gonzalez and Mendocino County staff. Thank you for your time today. It is our understanding from the landowner that we would like the project to be continued to the August hearing.
Okay. Amy, do you have any comments or want to weigh in?
Just thank you to county staff and to you for your continued seeing this on the agenda and over. The booths and the neighbors are working diligently to address the neighbors' concerns. And I know you're not seeing any evidence of that, but there's been a lot of work to that end.
Okay. All right. Anybody from the public that wishes to speak on this matter?
I don't see anyone in the public attending.
All right, so I'll bring it back to the CPA. So this has been around for quite a while, and there is and there isn't something going on. So I will go ahead and grant staff's request to continue this to the 24th of August of this year to a date certain. And I'm also requesting that all required information be submitted by June 1st or direction to staff as to whether this is going to move forward or not. At which point on August 24th, the CPA will make a decision on this. There will be no more continuances beyond August 24th at that point. So I think the applicant needs to decide what they want to do. Same thing with the neighbors. I will also say that if the applicants are not ready to move forward, they may wish to withdraw the application and come back at a later date when they're ready to move forward. So August 24th, continuance is granted. And again, any required document studies requested by staff shall be submitted by June 1st, including direction as to how they want to proceed. This will give staff an ample time to review and prepare for the August 24th, 2023 hearing, and no additional continuances beyond that date. Thank you.
Understood. Thank you very much.
All right. That moves us to the next item, which is item 3B, case CDP 2022-0041. The owner applicant is James and Dana Berenson. Okay, hopefully I'm saying it right. Request is a coastal development permit to allow 2 test wells locations on an undeveloped parcel. The environmental determination has been that this is a categorically exempt from CEQA, and the project is located in the coastal zone 5± miles northwest of Gall on the west side of Havens Neck Drive. 600 feet west of its intersection with State Route 1, located at 47,220 Havens Neck Drive, assessor's parcel number 143122-01. Now please get a staff report.
Yes, thank you. This is Liam Crowley, planning staff. As you mentioned, this was determined to be categorically exempt from further review under CEQA. And with the recommended conditions of approval in place, staff found that the project was consistent with both the local coastal program and the coastal zoning code as discussed in the staff report. On January 3rd of 2023, the project was referred to various relevant agencies for comments. Any critical comments are discussed in full in the staff report. On February 2nd, the Wallala Municipal Advisory Council voted unanimously recommending approval of the project. And Sonoma State University recommended that an archaeological survey be conducted. And the applicant did submit a survey which found no cultural resources on the site, and that survey was deemed acceptable by the Archaeological Commission on April 12th. So to close, staff is recommending approval subject to the conditions listed in the staff report, and that's all I have. I'm available for any questions.
Thank you very much. All right, do we have the applicant or the applicant's representative?
It looks like we have the owner.
Okay, can we bring the owner in? All right, Mr. Berenson, do you have any questions, comments regarding your request?
No, not really. I just really appreciate everyone's time there. And if you do have any questions, I can hopefully try to answer them.
No, it's pretty straightforward. It's just really a CDP to allow for 2 test wells. Again, this is your opportunity to make any statements or add to what Mr. Crawley's already mentioned.
I have nothing more to add. Thank you.
Okay. So with that, I'll open up the public hearing. Do we have any members of the public that wish to speak on this matter?
I do not see any members from the public
All
attending.
right.
Is this on this item or is this item 5 on the agenda? Is this related to case, public comment on
No,
the existing
this
case?
is this item. Any public comment?
Okay, I am a member of the public and did want to make a brief statement.
All right.
Okay.
Can you identify yourself for the record?
Sure, yeah, for the record, so just taking advantage. My name is Mike Colty, and just wanted to take this time to meet the folks on the staff as was, start over.
Well, this is an item 5. This is item 3.
That's what I was trying to clarify. I want to talk on item 5.
Okay.
Sorry,
All right.
my mistake.
All right. So with that, I'll bring it back to the CPA. And in considering all the evidence and information that has been presented in the staff report, I will go ahead and approve the project based on the findings and conditions contained in the staff report. Mr. Berenson, thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody. Really appreciate it. Have a good day.
All right. So that moves us to item number 4. Do we have any matters from staff? Nope. All right, now we go to item number 5, which is matters from the public. The Coastal Permit Administrator welcomes participation in meetings. This item is limited to matters under the jurisdiction of the Coastal Permit Administrator, which are not on the posted agenda, and items which have not already been considered by the Coastal Permit Administrator, so no action will be taken. So this is an opportunity for anybody from the public that wishes to speak.
Okay, thank you. The correct time. So yeah, just in this period, following on from before, Mike Colty, I am in escrow as a buyer on and looking to be an owner within Mendocino County on 14940 Irish Beach. It is definitely an area in the coastal development permit area. It has an existing coastal development permit and amendment from 1989 on the home. We are looking to do no ground disturbance and are looking to repair and replace the roof and siding. And in our due diligence period of inspections, really are just want to maybe speak with someone afterwards and confirm that there really is not a scenario where we would be denied a permit. We're willing to go through the permit process. We've been talking with TSR, who just, again, is out this week, so we weren't able to get all our questions answered in our timeline we're looking for related to our escrow process. And want to take this opportunity to meet the folks and want to make sure if we go through the process, do the studies, it's not possible that would actually we'd be denied, as long as we did the studies that were needed, we'd be denied the opportunity or the permit eventually to re-roof and re-side the house, which is required because those areas need repair. So just wanted to make sure that there's no scenario where these studies and reviews could say, oh no, that could have an environmental impact, and so no matter what you do, you cannot, re-roof or re-side the house, which I believe that's not likely, but just before, we invest in this house, we want to know what kind of situation we'd be in and get properly permitting our roofing and siding with no ground disturbance on the site, and just getting to learn to understand the process. So.
Okay, thank you. So with that, I'll recommend that you speak with one of our planners on the coast office, or you may speak with any of our planners here
Right. Okay.
on this.
I appreciate that
Thank
recommendation.
you. All right, with that, do we have anybody else from the public that wishes to speak on item number 5?
As far as online, I do not see anyone attending online and in person. We've got our one person here.
All right, so I'll go ahead and return it back to the CPA, and basically what I'm looking at now is item 6, which is adjournment, and I will adjourn the meeting at 10:16 a.m. All right, thanks, everybody.
So, Liam, are you able to just give me some general